Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants it. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Set to get his day started, Ben Revere, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder, Kevin Abreu.
At the plate, Kevin Abreu. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jaime Garcia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, Patrick.
So stepping in, Boop Bobo. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Revere going back, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Wind up and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Now the 0-2 from Garcia. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Tom Horn, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to make plays.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Hits. Has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. 2 out, nobody on. Another 1-2 delivery. And a breaking ball stays outside. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts has a play, and that's the 3rd out. KC down in order. They trail this one 1-0. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Mickey Saucedo, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. And he'll get to see enough. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there, and survive.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Digging in, John Pitts. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Saucedo leads off first with one away. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Abreu racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball, and he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch.
In now, Sammy Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. to 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This one's down to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, first baseman, number 1.
Now at the plate, Sava Tavitsi. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's popped up out towards short right field. Horn is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Tampa. So here's the Royals DH, Luis Ruiz. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Yeah, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level. Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, Oliver Casto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Now the 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. A runner at first with no outs here. In for strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. A little bouncer. Ruiz stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ellsbury, a 36-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Way in front of that fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air to left field. Pitts is there. And the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance? Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lofted in the air out to right field. Abreu is there, and he'll bring this one in. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Boop Bobo. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ellsbury going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. And a fastball just a bit up. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Into the box now, Mickey Saucedo lays off 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Revere. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Pitts. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Right fielder, number 12.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now in the box, Kevin Abreu. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And that one right down Main Street. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in, Tom Horn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Pitts has got it, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mickey Saucedo.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Saucedo, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
3-0 to him now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's in there for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Jeff Pitts. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Coming to the plate now, John Pitts. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at bat.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Revere is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts.
Sammy Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. One 0 count. Here it is. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rays lead it 4-0. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Pitts is there. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for Kansas City. The 1-1. His fastball that misses.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 3-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Luis Ruiz. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ruiz makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Ramos, base runner at first with one out. 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Standing in now, Oliver Pesto. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit, one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Rays are in front, 4-0. So striding in, Sava Tavitsi. He flew out in his last at bat.
First baseman, number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Down the third baseline. And that's out number 1.
Center fielder, number 7, Jesse Pitts.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Abreu is going to get there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
On its way is pitch number 75. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Still 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. That's wide, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 fastballs in for a strike.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Three and 2, a full count to the Royal center fielder. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Ben Revere. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. After the walk, a quick check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Abreu.
At the plate, Kevin Abreu, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ellsbury on second. Revere at first. One gone. Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Revere rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 2.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Stepping in now, Tom Horn. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Four runs here in this half inning. Two and one to the Royals first baseman.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
That ball wasn't hit all that hard, but it had base hit written all over it until the infielder made a nice diving stab on that one.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Two out, nobody on. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Ruiz. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
A runner on first with two away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Smoke toward third. He's right there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs to the bottom of the 6th inning, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in once again, Booth Bobo.
And leading off for the Rays, catcher, Booth Bobo.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Simeon's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mickey Saucedo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Saucedo. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Back here on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Eddie Santiago is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Eddie Santiago.
Striding into the box, Oliver Casto.
Third baseman, Oliver Casto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And there's ball one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Well, he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Return throw gets the speedy Ellsbury. It's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's Ben Revere as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Two and two.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So no runs here on no hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Will Smith gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Will Smith.
So digging in now, Jeff Pitts. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. One and 0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, John Pitts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Smith, 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still all square at 4 apiece. Ready now, Kevin Abreu. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Tom Horn.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at bat. That last at bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit. Rizzo will head for second. The throw into second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Up next for the Rays, Sava Tavitsi. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Number 1.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This will get foul for strike 2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Center fielder number 7.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Riding in, Connor Pitts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 home, and it's fouled away. Pitts leads off second with nobody out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And this is lined softly here to the left side. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Boom.
Now to the plate, Booth Bobo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Three-two pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ellsbury going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner will score from second, and he's in there with a two-run triple.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Luke Gregerson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Luke Gregerson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mickey Saucedo. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In his career, Pitts is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 3 runs already home here. Up around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Rays 7 and the Royals 4. Gregory Pitts comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Gregory Pitts.
Digging in now, Luis Ruiz will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in to try it again, Oliver Casto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hit to short. Hits. Fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Marcus Semien.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hits. Stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
KC down to their final strike in this one. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-4 the final finish today. The Rays crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Eddie Santiago claims the win out of the pen, his first. Gregory Pitts records the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. Victorious Rays. 7 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2 men on base. Kansas City, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you, please drive home safely.